Hello race fans, welcome into Studio 3. I'm Alex Weaver here with Jonathan and Chase from NASCAR.com. We saw in Atlanta Motor Speedway, we didn't even get the full rules package yet. We head to Vegas now and we get the full shebang. What can we look forward on Sunday?
I think even more than what we saw, side-by-side racing in Atlanta. You've heard over the past couple of years that Atlanta's a great racetrack. You got to go. There is side-by-side racing there. You just don't see it on TV. And with the 550 motor and the rear spoiler, we got to see some of that on TV. It actually translated, and I think that's great. But Vegas is going to be fantastic because we have the aeroducts. These teams tested out there. We streamed it on NASCAR.com. They could not get away from each other. I think we're in store for a big treat.
The good thing about Atlanta that I noticed, and even drivers took to social media about it, was that it made the race so much more competitive.
Oh, for sure. Drivers were able to switch lanes based on what part of the run they were in. There was still a lot of passing. The restarts were incredible. So not only did we get to see part of the rules package, not the full thing yet with the aeroducts in Vegas, but we got to see that, but we also got to see a classic Atlanta race. And we almost got to see a classic Atlanta finish when if Martin Truex Jr. had one more lap, we would have saw a photo finish between him and Brad Keselowski.
No, I agree, and I think if you look at some of those guys who ran well up front, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. started that race on the front row. He was up front most of the day. McDowell ran really well, and you had Chris Buescher, who JTG we thought would be really good in this rules package because of their showing in the All-Star race. He finished 9th. What's not to like if you're a race fan? It wasn't the same guys. We get a lot of complaints about that. You had guys like Chris Buescher and Stenhouse Jr. up front.
And I think we're going to see even more of that in Vegas, and then also Fontana as well. I'm excited for both of those races. I think we're going to see 3 wide at Vegas for sure. When we get to Fontana, we're going to see 5, maybe 6 wide. All of them are going to be diving into turn 1. It's going to be pretty insane.
All right, race fans, the full rules package is coming at Las Vegas. You can check that out Sunday, 3:30 Eastern on Fox.